How to Make the Most of a Career Fair is brought to you by the Lazarus Center for Career Development at Smith College and references content from the National Association of Colleges and Employers. A career fair is an event in which employers and sometimes graduate schools give information to potential employees. The setup of a fair consists of employers at individual tables and often Smith College alumni who are currently working there. There are a variety of reasons why it can be beneficial for you to attend a career fair, such as exploring different career options, expanding your job or internship search, and speaking to employers face to face. By attending a career fair, you can walk away with industry and organization knowledge, information to enhance your resume and cover letter, a contact to follow up with, and sometimes even an interview. Here's how you can get started preparing to make the most of a career fair. Review employers, research organizations, prepare questions, and make a plan. First, review the list of employers registered for the fair on our website. Then, look to see what the employers are recruiting for and identify approximately 5 to 10 organizations that interest you. It is rarely possible to meet with every employer, nor is that necessary. Next, begin researching the organizations you have selected and start by looking through their website to learn more about their products, services, and jobs. What do you notice about their current openings, trends, or geographic locations? Can you incorporate some of this information into your conversations with employers at the fair? Once you have done your research, prepare some questions and comments about the organization or about the positions that interest you. For example, if you are interested in a particular internship, you may ask, what makes a good intern versus a great one? Or, what is the application or selection process like? We don't recommend asking questions that may easily be found on the company's website. Finally, decide which organizations you definitely want to meet with and which ones you'd like to see if time allows. In some cases, students feel more comfortable meeting with their second-tier employers first so that they can warm up and get some practice before they meet with their top-tier choices, those being the employers they are most enthusiastic about. Even if you are targeting organizations that are casual or may even wear jeans and sneakers to work, this is not recommended dress code for the day of the fair. Our general recommendations include wearing a suit, a pressed shirt or blouse. If possible, check your coat in the coat room before entering the fair to have one less item to carry. If you need a suit, blazer, or dress for the fair, feel free to stop by the Lazarus Center and visit the gender-inclusive Suit Yourself program. Simply drop by the Lazarus Center between 11 a.m. and 12 noon. Please allow 30 minutes for the process. You don't want to be carrying around too many things at a fair. We suggest having copies of your resume available to present to an employer, your list of questions and talking points about the organizations you have researched, as well as a pen and paper to take notes. Keep all of this in a folder, and you may want to bring a small bag to store brochures from the fair in. You may choose to set yourself apart by creating free student business cards featuring your name, school, class year, and major, which you can make during drop-in hours at the Lazarus Center for Career Development. Since you'll be meeting numerous employers, a smile, strong handshake, and positive attitude make a wonderful first impression. You should have basic knowledge about their company and have done some initial research about internships and jobs they offer. If you are the only one at their table, feel free to ask a variety of questions. Otherwise, focus on your top two and move on graciously to give other students a chance. Don't be nervous about talking to employers or recruiters at a career fair. They are at the fair because they want to meet and hear from you. Focus on the organizations with which you are most interested in connecting. Every employer has its own communication style, so it's important to be flexible and adapt to the person with whom you are speaking. Some may ask for a resume first, some may begin discussing their organization, and others might expect you to start the conversation or ask questions. Always ask the recruiter for a business card so that you can follow up with a thank you note after the fair. Here are a few tips for speaking with employers. First, be curious. Ask specific questions based on your research, knowledge of the organization, and information you are hearing in the moment. Second, be brief but enthusiastic. Find a way to positively highlight your experience, skills, or interests, and demonstrate how they will fit the organization's needs. Third, don't forget to write down the name of each representative you speak to and make notes about the conversation in order to follow up after the fair. Don't hesitate to visit tables that appear of interest, even if you have not researched the organizations beforehand. Always present a strong introduction and have some general questions ready to ask if needed. And don't forget, if you freeze during a conversation at a fair, that's okay. Employers understand that students might be nervous. Take some time to think about what makes you a good fit for the role you are pursuing, and write out what you want the employer to remember about you. You can practice your pitch with a career advisor at the Lazarus-Center. Your introduction to an organization may include your name, your college and year of graduation, as well as additional information to support your candidacy for a future opportunity. One example might sound like this. Hello, my name is Patty Smith, and I am a sophomore at Smith College majoring in history. I am editor of the college's student-run blog where I pitch ideas and assign articles. I'm very interested in the summer journalism internship with the Daily Hampshire Gazette, which I read regularly and think does a great job at covering local issues. More specifically, I enjoy the weekly column Sustainability and Maintainability because of my passion for the environment. I believe that my writing and editing skills, as well as my demonstrated involvement in the community, make me a strong fit for your summer internship program. Can you tell me more about the internship recruitment process? Be prepared to send a thank you email within 24 hours of the fair. Provide any information the employer requested or ask any pertinent additional questions you may have. Remember, the employers have met a lot of people at the fair, so try to reference something specific in your conversation to jog their memory about you. Lastly, remember that the career fair is only one part of the job search. The Lazarus Center for Career Development holds a variety of other events throughout the year to connect you with employers, such as employer information sessions. So be sure to check out our calendar of events located on the Lazarus Center website and Handshake to stay updated. Featured above are a few of our resources most relevant to preparing for a career fair. Should you have questions regarding this presentation, want more information on our advising sessions, events, or career workshops, please call 413-585-2582.